Hey there, fellow travelers. Welcome back to Travel Vibes, your go-to place for real practical tips to make flying easier, lighter, and a whole lot more fun. If you're someone who's excited about new adventures, but tired of dragging an overstuffed suitcase through endless airport lines, you're in exactly the right spot. Whether you're a student taking your first international trip, a young professional chasing new experiences, or simply someone dreaming of weekend getaways, today's video is for you. Recently, at a quiet airport just waking up, I witnessed a classic moment. A traveler dropping her bag on the scale and cringing at the 28-kilogram verdict. She knew there had to be a better way, and so do you. Today, I'm sharing the 10 travel habits that could change your packing game forever. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join the Travel Vibes community. Your next smooth trip starts right here. Habit number 1, build a smart capsule wardrobe. All right, let's dive in. Before you even toss a single sock into your suitcase, I want you to picture your luggage not as a bag, but as a tiny, high-performing wardrobe machine. Everything inside needs to connect, mix, and match like gears in a clock. Here's the golden rule. 6 tops and 4 bottoms don't just give you 10 outfits, they give you 24. And if you add just 2 layering pieces like a jacket or cardigan, you suddenly unlock 48 different looks. Magic, right? Here's the secret sauce. Stick to 3 main colors, 1 neutral, 1 darker tone, and 1 accent. That way, every piece works seamlessly with the others. No more, this only matches with that one pair of pants problems. And the best part? You don't have to figure it all out alone. These days, you can literally ask an AI, like ChatGPT, to design a travel capsule for you based on your destination, style, and weather forecast. Easy, fast, and surprisingly fun. For all our seasoned travelers out there, maybe you're over 50, maybe you're embracing retirement with more travel dreams than ever, this habit makes flying so much easier. Less heavy lifting, less decision fatigue, more freedom. Stay tuned, because up next I'll show you how wearing your favorites more than once is not just smart, it's stylish. Habit number 2. Master the art of outfit repeating. Now that we've built a smart capsule, let's talk about something that can truly lighten your suitcase and your mind. It's time to embrace the art of outfit repeating. Think back to your school days when uniforms made life simple. Nobody cared if you wore the same thing twice, because everyone did. Well, that same freedom still applies when you travel. Choose fabrics that work as hard as you do, like merino wool, bamboo, or modern synthetics. They breathe, resist odors, and stay fresh longer. Then, sprinkle a little magic with accessories. A scarf, a bold necklace, or even a fun lapel pin can instantly switch up your look without adding bulk to your bag. And for all of you seasoned travelers, maybe you're over 60, maybe you're embracing the joy of retirement trips across the country or even around the world. Remember, a quick wash in a hotel sink, a little travel soap, and a fast-drying towel are all you need to refresh an outfit. Take it from Sophie. Her striped tee made 4 cameos in her travel photos, and no one batted an eye. They were too busy admiring her adventures. Coming up next, I'll show you a rule that will challenge your packing instincts and instantly make your load lighter. Habit number 3, set a firm 1-bag limit and stick to it. Now that you're embracing outfit repeating, it's time to draw the line. Literally. This next habit is a game changer. Set a firm 1-bag limit and let technology help you stick to it. Start by choosing a personal item-sized bag that forces you to pack only the essentials. No oversized suitcases, no just-in-case extras sneaking in. Follow the 150 rule. When you add the length, width, and height of your bag, it should total under 150 centimeters. And here's a smart trick. Clip a small digital luggage scale to your handle. If your bag tips over 10 kilograms, that's your signal to reassess. Something has to come out. For travelers over 60, or anyone who values ease and comfort over dragging heavy bags through busy airports, this habit is a lifesaver. It saves your back, speeds up security lines, and makes your entire journey smoother. Want an extra layer of peace of mind? Tape a tiny QR code inside your bag, linking to your packing list. Lose something? Just scan and check instantly. Coming up next, I'll share a lightning-fast decision trick that'll stop overpacking in its tracks. Habit number 4, trust the 3-second rule. When packing, Now that you've set a firm one-bag limit, let's sharpen your decision-making even more. With the 3-second rule. Here's how it works. Every time you pick up an item and think about packing it, stop and ask yourself, would I wear this tomorrow at 8 a.m.? Not in some dreamy fantasy where you suddenly love stiff jackets or white jeans, but the real you. Your current style, your current comfort. And you only get 3 seconds to answer. If it's not an immediate yes, it's a no. No debating, no second guessing. Swipe right, pack it, swipe left, put it back in the closet. For travelers over 60 who often value comfort, simplicity, and confidence when flying, this little mental habit is pure gold. It keeps you from overpacking outfits that you'll never actually wear and focuses your suitcase on clothes you'll truly love reaching for. Stick around because next, I'll show you a clever move that trims your packing even further. And you'll barely notice it's gone. Habit number 5. Lighten your load with the subtract by 1 trick. Now that you've mastered the 3-second decision, here's a habit that feels almost rebellious, but works like a charm. Once you've finished packing and zipped your bag shut, pause. Then unzip it. And take out exactly 1 item. No exceptions. It doesn't matter if it's something small or something you were convinced you needed. The goal is to create just a little more breathing room, physically and mentally. For travelers in their 60s, 70s, and beyond, who want to enjoy each journey without lugging around unnecessary weight, this trick is a secret weapon. It helps you travel lighter, move more comfortably through airports, and even lifts a bit of that invisible travel stress. And here's the magic part. You probably won't even miss what you left behind. In fact, trip after trip, you'll realize you could have packed even less and felt even freer. Coming up next, we'll tackle the biggest packing saboteur of all, those sneaky what-if worries that convince you to overpack every time. Habit number 6. Build a strong firewall against what-if packing. Now that you've lightened your load, it's time to tackle one of the biggest reasons we overpack, those pesky what-if worries. You know the voice. What if it rains? What if there's a fancy dinner? What if my shoes aren't comfortable enough? For travelers in their 60s and beyond, who want to be prepared but also travel stress-free, here's the smarter way to handle it. Each time a what-if pops into your head, run it through a quick filter. First, are you already packing something that could work? If yes, leave the extra. Second, is this scenario actually on your itinerary? If not, delete it. Third, would replacing it cost less than $10? If yes, don't pack it. You can always grab it at your destination. And here's a little bonus tip. Before you leave, snap a picture of the nearest supermarket or pharmacy where you're going. It's a great reminder that if you truly need something, you're never stuck. Stick around, because next, we're moving into some brand new habits that'll take your packing skills to the next level. Habit number 7. Create a digital packing manifest. Since we're already talking about being smart with what we bring, here's a modern trick that every traveler should know, especially those of us who appreciate a little extra peace of mind. Today, airlines have gone fully digital, and honestly, your packing list should too. Use a free app, or even just the Notes app on your phone, to create a simple checklist. Divide it into sections like what I'll wear on the plane, carry-on liquids, and dirty laundry for the return trip. Next to each item, jot down an estimated weight in grams. It's a small step, but trust me, seeing that total number add up keeps your packing honest and your suitcase light. And here's the real bonus for travelers over 60. Sync that list to the cloud. That way, if a bag ever gets lost, you'll have a detailed list ready to go for insurance claims or replacement shopping. Stay tuned, because up next, I'll show you a fun, real-world test you can do before every trip to make sure your packing choices are actually ready for takeoff. Habit number 8. Do a Sunday suitcase rehearsal. Now that you've built a smart digital checklist, let's take your preparation one step further. With a Sunday suitcase rehearsal. Exactly 1 week before your flight, pack your bag completely. Then, for the next 24 hours, live only from what's inside. Need your phone charger and can't find it? That's your cue to add a tech pouch. Notice that extra dress just sitting there untouched? Time to evict it. This simple practice surfaces all the little problems while your closet is still just a few steps away. And for travelers over 60, who often prefer to feel fully prepared and avoid last-minute airport stress, This habit is pure gold. It helps you pack smarter, spot what's missing, and trim the excess before it becomes a burden. Coming up next, I'll share a secret about compression packing that could save you space, but only if you use it wisely. Habit number 9. Use compression wisely. Pack with compassion. After your suitcase rehearsal, it's tempting to stuff everything tighter using compression cubes. And yes, they can be magical, but only if you use them the right way. Here's a simple system I teach every traveler. The green, yellow, red rule. Green cubes are for underwear and socks. Go ahead, compress them as much as you like. Yellow cubes are for t-shirts. Compress them lightly, but don't overdo it. And red cubes are for jackets and sweaters. Never compress these bulky pieces. They just steal precious space you could save for souvenirs or last-minute treasures. And remember, no matter how tightly you squeeze, compressed clothes still weigh the same. For travelers over 60, who often prefer easy, light travel without the physical strain of heavy bags, being smart with compression makes every step of the journey feel easier. Next up, I'll show you a clever habit that makes sure you always have room to bring home a few special memories from your trip. Habit number 10. Always leave a souvenir safety slot. Now that you've packed smart and compressed carefully, here's one final habit that seasoned travelers swear by. Leave space for memories. When you first pack your suitcase, reserve about 25% of the space. Think of it like a memory account, set aside just for souvenirs, gifts, or unexpected finds along your journey. Tuck a fold-flat tote bag at the bottom of your suitcase for any overflow on the return trip. And if you have delicate items in mind, like a piece of handmade pottery or a special bottle of olive oil, line a side pocket with a sheet of bubble wrap. For travelers over 60, who often love bringing back meaningful treasures for family or simply for themselves, this small habit saves you from scrambling at the airport and helps you arrive home with your finds safe and sound. Stick around, because next, we're heading into the closing thoughts, where I'll show you how all these simple habits come together to create the smoothest, lightest trip you've ever had. Bonus: rapid-fire micro habits to travel even smarter. Before we wrap up, here are a few bonus micro habits, small changes that make a huge difference. First, the currency rule. Swap heavy hardcover books for ebooks and use that saved weight for something better, like a little extra local cash for treats or tips. Next, the twin charger tech trick. Only bring devices that share the same charging cable. Less bulk, less stress hunting for outlets. Then, photograph the flat lay. Before you zip up your bag, lay everything out and snap a quick photo. If your bag ever gets searched or misplaced, you have instant visual proof for insurance claims and for rebuilding your packing in a pinch. Finally, the left pocket passport habit. Keep your travel documents in your left pocket, your phone in your right. This simple muscle memory trick saves you from frantic pat-downs at security. Stick with me, because up next, we're pulling everything together for your final travel mindset shift, the one that will completely transform how you pack and travel from now on. Closing, your journey to lighter, freer travel starts now. 12 months after that early morning airport moment, I received an email that made me smile. Subject line: from 28 kilograms to 8 kilograms. Thank you. Sophie now travels the world with just a single carry-on. She's taught her friends the capsule code, and she told me her greatest souvenir wasn't anything she bought. It was the feeling of walking past the baggage carousel, knowing she had nothing heavy to wait for anymore. And you can have that feeling too. All it takes is starting with just one habit. Anyone. Because overpacking isn't a personal flaw. It's just old habits we don't need anymore. Replace them with simple, intentional rituals, and suddenly, every airport feels a little lighter, a little freer. Thank you for being here with me today on Travel Vibes. Safe travels, and may your suitcase always be lighter than your excitement to explore the world. Until next time, keep traveling smart and keep chasing those new horizons.